Hi everybody, welcome to Small Movers. Today we're going to be working with our ankles mostly, shins, and a little bit of the calves. So for the class today, you need your TheraBand that we handed out. Hopefully you have one. If not, you can use a yoga strap or you can try to use a towel, but this is probably the best thing to use. And of course, our lacrosse ball. We're gonna start out with rolling our feet out on that. So while you are going to get your TheraBand, because I bet you weren't expecting me to tell you you needed that, I'm gonna take my shoes off. So here we go. You can take your shoes off. Today we can keep our socks on because we're not really gonna work so much with our toes, pretty much just our ankles. So, all right. Hopefully you can see my feet. Let me move back a little bit. I'm gonna take the lacrosse ball and I'm just gonna start rolling my foot out. So we're gonna start by giving ourselves a nice foot and toe massage, making sure you get that ball in that arch and around that heel on the outsides of the foot and under the toes. It should feel pretty nice. Good. So we're just going to work out the one foot. You can apply a little pressure to it if that feels good to you. Sometimes you might feel that you've got a little knot in there or feel a little lump. If it doesn't hurt too much, you can kind of push that ball down on that. Sometimes we develop those in our arches, usually. All right, I'm gonna flip to the other foot and I'm gonna start rolling that one out. I especially like it in my arch. I have very low arches, so I don't know if that's why it feels so good in my arch, but yeah, I've always had very low arches. So make sure you get all under the toes. We're just waking it up. All around that heel. The outside of that foot. All right. And that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll that ball over here, put it someplace where I'm not gonna trip over it, and concentrate on my feet. Okay, so all I want you to do is take your strap. I have about 4 exercises for our ankles involving this TheraBand. So you're gonna have to listen very carefully when I'm trying to get us into position to do these exercises. It can get a little confusing. So if you get confused and you don't have the band wrapped the right way, please don't get frustrated. Just forget that one and wait till we go to the next one, or just move your ankle without the band, okay? I'll do these again when we can be together in person, and that way I can help you get set up. The first one's fairly simple. So all we're gonna do is we're going to wrap the band, take the band, so first of all, sit on the front half of your chair. Our legs are extended, okay, our heels are in the ground. Take your band and wrap it under your left foot, okay? So we've got it under, let me scoot back a little bit so you can see. Hopefully you can see my foot, there you go. Okay, so we're wrapping it under that left foot, okay? These are called ankle abductions. So I've got it wrapped around my left foot. So it's under the arch, maybe the ball of your foot. Holding onto these ends of the strap, take your right foot and step on that band. So you're bringing this strap out to the side. So my right hand is pulling it out to the side. So you're mirroring me. My right hand's pulling it out to the side. I'm gonna take my right foot and I'm gonna step on that strap. Okay? So my right foot's on top. The band is wrapped all the way around my left foot. Hang on to this strap. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your left foot, so my feet are together, and start pulling those toes, the ball of the foot, that whole foot, kind of turning it out away from the right foot. So we're opening it up and closing. Open and close. So after doing this a few times, you're gonna start to really feel that ankle working. Remember how important it is that we have strong ankles? When our feet aren't strong enough, our ankles get pulled into play, and our ankles are pulled into play anyway. So it's a good idea to keep them nice and strong, flexible. Let's do 3 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you couldn't follow that, just keep your feet side by side and rotate that foot out to the side. All right, so let's do the other foot. So taking our strap, I'm gonna place my right foot on top of it, okay? Grab the ends in my left hand. Take your left hand, pull it out to the side. Take your right foot, bring it up, step on that strap and bring it down so it's right next to your right foot, okay? Feet are side by side. The only foot wrapped is my right foot. So I'm holding onto the straps now with both hands. Take your right foot and rotate it out to the side. So the heel stays in the ground, the foot's just moving. It's opening up to the side, kind of like a fan. It's fanning out and back and out, or a windshield wiper. So it's going out and back and out and back. You are in control of the resistance by how tightly you're pulling that strap or that TheraBand. Good. I'm really starting to feel this in my ankle. I'm going to do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, the next one's a little easier to get set up. Take your TheraBand, put it back under that left foot, grabbing on to both ends with both hands. Okay, all we're gonna do is push down and flex it back. So we're extending and flexing, extend and flex, extend and flex. So we're just putting a little resistance on that foot to work that ankle a little bit harder. Okay, so that TheraBand is under the ball of my foot. That's where it makes the most sense. I don't know how many of these I'm doing. What you want to do is do them until you really feel that ankle working, till you feel it's starting to get a little fatigued. I'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Same thing. So the band's going to go under the right foot, right under the ball of the foot. Put your heels down in the ground, holding on to the ends of that TheraBand with both hands, and we point and flex, and point and flex. So we do a lot of pointing and flexing. This is just providing a little resistance, this TheraBand. So you're working that ankle, you're working that calf a little bit in the shins. We have another one coming up though that's really going to work those shins. I don't know if you've ever had shin splints. I have. They're terrible. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. All right, this next one, really pay attention because it's kind of complicated to get into. If you can't figure it out, please don't get frustrated. I will do this again when we're all together. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take this band under your right foot. Okay, so it's under the ball of the right foot. I mean the left foot. I am so sorry. Okay, take the TheraBand, put it under your left foot. I keep forgetting I'm mirroring you, so grabbing both ends of the band, okay, you can use both hands. What you want to do is pick up that right foot, cross it over, and push down on that band, okay? So my right leg is crossed at my shin, and it's just pushing down on that band. Hopefully you can see that in this video. So my left foot is completely wrapped in that band. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, holding onto this strap, is take my left foot and I'm gonna move it to the right. I'm pushing it to the right, keeping my heel in the ground, okay? So this is an adduction move for that foot. We did the abduction, which simply meant we were rotating the foot out or away from the center. This time, we are rotating that foot, we're pulling it towards the center. Good, this one's really gonna work that ankle. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. If you didn't figure out how to get that foot in, let's try the other side. I know I messed up trying to explain it at the beginning. I'm very sorry about that. So this time, take your right foot, put it on that band under the ball of your foot, okay? Now, we're going to take our left foot, lift it up, put the band under that foot. So push on that band and push it across. So I'm crossing my left foot over. That band is wrapped underneath my left foot. So I'm pushing on it. It's like I'm stepping on that band. I'm just trying to provide some resistance. Okay? The band is wrapped all the way around my right foot. So now I'm going to work my right ankle. So I'm going to start to rotate that right ankle in towards center, in towards the center. Okay? Just like that. So the big toe is going to the left. Good. This one's a little harder. If you've got it figured out and you're doing it with me, you're really gonna feel that in your foot and your ankle, mostly your ankle. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Like I said, if that was confusing to you and you couldn't get it quite set up right, I'll do these together when we're all together in class one day, and I can help you get them set up. Okay, the next one, if I can read my writing, oh yeah, okay. Take your left foot, all right, take the band and place it over the top, just like that, okay? Now, crisscross the band underneath the foot and bring the straps, the ends of the straps back up, okay? All right, now what you want to do is put a little bend in that left leg, take your right foot, bring it in, and push it down on that band, okay? Just like that. So, what we're gonna do, right leg is extended straight, left leg there's a slight bend, and the heel's in the ground, and the band's wrapped around that foot. This is for your shin. So, you're gonna pull those toes towards you and then away. Now, pull them towards you, let them go away. So, flex and point. Flex and point. Good. So, we are using that shin mostly in this exercise. So flex and point, flex and point, flex, flex. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right. Let's try that on the other one. This is the last exercise where we're using the TheraBand, in case you're really mad at me right now because you can't figure it out. I apologize. This is the last one. All right, so taking your TheraBand, place it on top of the right foot. Crisscross that band underneath that foot, grab both ends and pull them back up to you. Okay? Now, bend that right leg a little bit. Keep the heel on the ground, but bend that right leg. Take that left foot, lift it up, and then push it down on the inside of that strap. Push it down, like step on it to provide a little resistance, and straighten that left leg. Okay? So right leg is a little bent and it has the foot wrapped. So we're gonna point, then we're gonna pull those toes towards us. Point, pull the toes towards us. That's the hard part. Point, pull the toes up. Point, pull the toes up. Good. So you're gonna be feeling this in your shin if you were able to follow me with my instructions on how to wrap this TheraBand. I do apologize if it's confusing for you. If it is, you can do this exercise without a band. You're still getting something out of it. Good. I can really feel that in my shin. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Man, okay. Goodbye, TheraBand. We're done using you for today. See you next time. Let's just take our feet, extend them out, and let's just draw some circles. So let's bring those toes out and around and back up, out and around and back up. Good. You might hear some cracks. I'm hearing some cracks in my ankles and my feet. Good. This feels so good on those ankles after all that work. Okay, let's go the other direction. So bring them in. So big circles in with those feet and toes. This you can feel in your shins too. This might be enough exercise for your shins. Good. Let's do 1 more. Okay, let's just point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 1 more. Good. Okay. Pull those feet back. This is something that you can try standing. We're just going to do it sitting for today, only because we don't have our shoes on and I'm worried if someone's going to slip because we do have our socks on. Okay, so this is an exercise that you can do when you're standing. It's just tiptoes. So all you want to do is lift those toes up, drop them down. I mean heels. Heels up, drop it down. So up on your tiptoes, up on your tiptoes. You need a little resistance. Push those hands down on those legs. Okay, even sitting, you can get a good exercise in those calves. You don't have to be standing necessarily. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, heels together, toes out. Heels together, toes out. Same thing. Go up on your tiptoes, up on your tiptoes. So this is another one you can try if you want to, standing when you have your shoes on. You just go up on your tiptoes and come back down. Kind of like standing like a ballerina, right? Toes are out, heels are together. I was never a ballerina, but I've seen it. Good. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, good job, everybody. Just kind of shake those feet out, wiggle them around. Awesome job. Awesome job. Thank you for joining me. I will be seeing you guys in person hopefully here soon. Hopefully we'll still be airing these videos online in case you want to do them in your apartment. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye. See you next time.